Hi Gemini, welcome back to the channel. It's me Anisa from the Inner Stereo. So today we're going to be looking at your love messages. It's a general reading, so the rules might get reversed or it may or may not resonate with you. And if this reading resonates with you, there's going to be a link down in the description box below for the extended and personal reading with me. Let's see, Gemini. In your overall energy, you have the Princess of Chalices, and what's challenging you, you have the Queen of Pentacles. You could be dealing here with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or you could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But I do feel that with the Princess of Chalices in your overall energy in reverse, tells me that there has been a certain dream of yours, especially when it comes to this relationship, that you're no longer optimistic about. When we are in a honeymoon phase, or when we are idolizing somebody, or when we're putting somebody in a pedestal, we have this tendency to see the best potentials in them and, create some sort of like a dream future together and all of that stuff. I do feel that at this present moment, there's something changing to a point where you are no longer as optimistic as you once were. And a lot of that has a lot to do with the Queen of Pentacles being in a challenging position, which means that something pragmatic, something very reality hitting that is in the way of this connection, to a point where it doesn't gives you or offers you the type of security and stability that you're looking for. This could literally means about money problem. Let's say, for instance, you feel that this person may be not making enough money as much as you want them to, or you feel the need to be making more money, but there's something very pragmatic happening in this relationship that you see as a hindrance. Now, in the past, this person has a Six of Pentacles and the Death in reverse. From your side, you have the Three of Swords and you also have the Nine of Pentacles. You were expecting something from this person, but you see this person giving attention to something else other than you. I feel that you're expecting this person to be more generous to you, but they didn't. I see a sense of you comparing, like, oh, like you treat that person like that, but why you're treating me like this? You know what I mean? As like you're able to give all of your time to, let's say, for instance, your friends or your family, but why am I just getting so little of you? There is that, and that's one of the things that makes you feel hurting here with the Three of Swords. And they're aware of the fact that things needs to be changing in the past, but I feel that they weren't unable to do so. Thus, I feel that in the past you were focusing a lot more on you. The Nine of Pentacles tells me that you were focusing a lot more on your financial independence, on your stability, on your financial freedom. You could be indulging yourself here too in the past. We're going to clarify it in a moment, yeah? Now, in the present moment, Queen of Cups, the Sun, the Hierophant, and the Ten of Swords. Like I mentioned earlier, you were pretty faithful and loyal to this person, and you were the type of person who honor the agreement or promises that is made here. But again, like I said, with the Ten of Swords right there, you just feel hurt, like you're no longer as optimistic as you were. Now, this person is much more open than they were in the past. Queen of Cups tells me that they are at this present moment in the energy where they really want to be listening and wanting to be understanding where you're coming from. I feel that they're feeling much more better about themselves than they were in the past. They weren't as scattered. I think in the past, this person was quite scattered. I feel that in the present moment, they're not, okay? We're going to clarify in a moment. Now, in the future, King of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Six of Wands, and the Justice. I feel that the thing that you feel very challenging right now, right? Like with the Queen of Pentacles being in a challenging position here, you will eventually get it in the future. You will eventually get it. What is it? You want this person, let's say, for instance, to get a new job. Maybe because they've been struggling. They will get it and you will feel safe. You would want this person to give more attention to you than maybe to their family or their friends. They would, because I do feel that in the future, this person is going to try to show up to be a man or a woman that is to be trusted, and it's going to make you feel good. It's going to make you feel a bit victorious as well here. I do feel that this person is going to be increasing the amount of investment that they're giving into this relationship. So now let's clarify your reading here, Gemini. I'm going to clarify the Queen of Chalices and the Hierophant. For the chalice is clarified by the Hierophant, the Knight of Swords, and the Page of Cups. Let's see the Hierophant from your side. You got the Star, 7 of Wands, and the 6 of Swords. You're at a point where you don't feel that you want to be explaining anything anymore, right? And I agree with you, because I do feel that this person knows. They're not oblivious to what is it that you want. They're not oblivious, to the frustration that you've been feeling. You are going to be honoring either the commitment, the promise, or the agreement, but you would have this tendency to just try to move to calmer water. This person would like the old Gemini back, the one that is in reverse right now. They want the Gemini who is very childlike, very innocent, very loving, very creative, very romantic. They want that back. They miss that side of you. Let's clarify the Sun and the 10 of Swords. 7 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, and the Tower. Let's see from your side. 8 of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the Temperance. I feel that you healed by your own, and you have been very diligent and disciplined in not allowing anything that has hurt you to affect you personally. I think this person at this present moment has finally come to realize the errors of their ways. They think that it wasn't that bad. I think you had your Tower moment in the past, didn't you? That's what caused that 3 of Swords. That's why you were so pessimistic now. You're no longer as optimistic as you were before. Now this person is realizing that. Let's see the future with the King of Pentacles and the 6 of Wands. Yeah. And although, like in the future, this person, like I mentioned earlier, is going to try to take a giant leap of faith towards you. And although it makes you feel vindicated, validated, but you're no longer as emotionally available as you were before. Something changed here. Even if they were to be taking a giant leap of faith towards you, your reaction is going to be like this. What the hell do you want from me, man? Like, it's either you've went through or you've gone to a healing retreat, or you've studied a lot of books on self-improvement and all that stuff, and your knowledge is way more than it was in the past, to a point where even them taking a giant leap of faith towards you, you're being very skeptical about it. Again, you're going to have that ego boost, but emotionally, you won't be as open as you once were. And mentally, I feel that you're going to be questioning a lot of this person's motives. Let's clarify the 7 of Pentacles and the Justice. Okay, let's see the Justice. You're so done. The thing about Gemini that I notice, I think I've always mentioned this in every video that I do, that I adore you guys because I have a lot of Geminis in my life. And the thing about Gemini is that once you get a momentum to go, you never stop. And I feel that you're going to have that momentum where you feel the need to balance up your life again, and you're so determined to do so, even if it were to be cutting off, distancing, not really wanting to let the opinion of this person to affect the decision that you're making in your life. I feel that in the future, you guys are going to be the boss of you. This person isn't giving up because, again, this awakening that they're having in the present moment about like, oh, like I caused a tower moment in Gemini, and now I'm realizing the after effect of it all, and maybe it has reached a point of no return. In the future, once their leap of faith is being met by you being very skeptic about that, I feel that this person is going to wait a little bit longer because they're still trying to manifest this relationship with you. But I'm really curious about this person's motive, though. We're going to see about it in the extended, yeah? Let's get into your advice here, Gemini. Advice for Gemini, please. Page of Pentacles, the 10 of Wands, and the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. I feel that you have been procrastinating in doing something for quite a while. And I think one of the reasons why you've been procrastinating to do something has a lot to do with you being overwhelmed by, oh my God, like if I do this, it means that this is like the more that you think about it, the more that it's making you anxious. That's therefore you are completely delaying it altogether. Now, the advice here has a lot to do with, you see, this is the After Tarot deck, so it's going to be very different than the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot. But you can see here with the 10 of Wands, this person is tired of holding all of those wands in his shoulder, and he's just letting it go and picking this one stuff that I'm going to pick and take with me. And this is you. Start from something small, honey. Stop the wait, stop the procrastination, stop the delaying. Start with something. Again, like I told you, right? Like in the future, like once you have that momentum, it's hard to make you stop. But one of the reasons why you haven't been starting recently has a lot to do with you just feeling overwhelmed by like, oh my God, like I'm carrying so much and I still have to do so much. Like stop. Just start one, build the momentum, and I promise you, you won't stop going after that, okay? So I think that is it for my reading for you here, Gemini. I hope that you find tons and tons of clarity that you guys been looking for, and I hope you have a great week ahead. Bye. Have a great day. I love you guys.